In this video, I will show you all the different fees when leverage trading on the platform Toobit. We will take a look at what fees there are, how high they are. I will show you some examples and a comparison to other exchanges. If you want to get the best sign-up bonus possible on Toobit, you simply have to go down to the video description, click on the link, and you will get to exactly this page right here, and you can get the best sign-up bonus, which is up to $9,210 of welcome bonuses. All you have to do is simply enter your details right here, and then you're ready to go. All right, so let's jump right into the trading fees, the typical order fees that you have to pay when opening and closing a position. First of all, we have a maker fee, which stands at 0.04%. Maker fee means that you always have to pay it when using a limit order. So if you choose right here in your trading here a limit order, then you can set a certain price at which you want the order to be executed. For example, if we say at $40,000 we want this order to be executed, then if the price goes down and reaches that price, then this limit order will be executed, and then we will pay the maker fee. On the other hand, there's also the taker fee, which is a little bit higher and stands at 0.06%. And this taker fee you always have to pay when using a market order. So in your trading, instead of using a limit order, the other option is a market order. Market means that you cannot set any price because a market order will always be executed immediately at the current market price. So the downside is of course that the fee is a little bit higher, but actually most of the time I still use a market order because I just have a guaranteed execution of my order and I can enter the position right here immediately at the current market price. Let's also take a look at this comparison where we can see Toobit stands right here and is actually one of the more expensive exchanges. You can see the 0.04% maker fee and the 0.06% taker fee that we discussed. I also calculated an average fee for you, which stands at 0.05%. And for example, if you want to open a $10,000 position size, we would have to pay a $5 fee for that. Compared to other exchanges, you can definitely see that Toobit is a little bit more expensive than most of the other exchanges, but I would say that still it's not really that big of a difference, and you still have to say that 0.05% is actually still a very, very low fee. I mean, you know, the Bitcoin price can move up or down a few percent a day, so 0.05% doesn't really make that big of a difference. Also, for example, if you open a $10,000 long position and the price only moves up 1 single percent, you would make $100 of profit. Compared to that, of course, $5 doesn't really matter that much. Lastly, the only other fee that you also need to keep in mind is the so-called funding fee, which you can always see up here. First of all, there is a rate and a countdown. Let's first talk about this rate right here. This can either be positive or negative. If it is positive, you actually have to pay it as a long position and you will actually receive that amount as a short position. On the other hand, if it is a negative value right here, then you would have to pay it as a short position and you would actually receive it as a long position. It's also important to know that this actually only applies to you ever if you have a position opened exactly at that time when this countdown right here reaches 0. So if I open a position, for example, right now and close it before this reaches 0, or I open a position after that, it doesn't really matter at all to me. This right here can change depending on the current market conditions and how many people are currently going long or short. Most of the time it's extremely low, so it doesn't really matter at all. And actually sometimes, as you know, you can even get something funded. And these are actually all the fees on the platform. Don't forget to create an account on Toobit by using the link down from the video description to get the best sign-up bonus possible, which is currently up to $9,210. If you need more tutorials on Toobit, you can find many more videos on my channel. And if you have any other questions, always feel free to ask them in the comments.